Oh, hello. How's everyone doing on this fine evening? Looking for love, companionship, or maybe just someone to watch Netflix with? Well, one of our friends is looking for love as well. And that is Oleg, our good monster / human. I'm not sure if I think he's half human, half monster. Anyway, we'll be joining Oleg as he searches for love in speed dating. That's right. We're going to see a lot of people looking to see if they're right for Oleg. So, without further ado, and I'm so glad I can stick around for... Oh, what does that smell? Is that cream of broccoli? Oh gosh. Well guys, I thought I could stick around, but it looks like I have love to find as well, with some soup. So, I'll leave you to it. Anyway. Toodaloo.
And how are you doing? Hello, and I'm Oleg. And how are you doing? Oh, hello. Oh, hello, I'm Oleg. And how are you doing? Oh. Well, hello. It is, of course you are knowing me. It is me and I am Oleg. And you are maybe knowing me from my appearances having been on other episodes of Everything Now. But of course it is now time to be finding love. And if you are knowing me, you are knowing that I am, of course, very lonely. I'm many hundreds of years old, and over the course of my hundreds of years of age, I have known many lovers, but I have known very little romance. And so it is today that I am here in the Underwater Cheesecake Factory, that I am hoping to find true love here in the Everything Now speed dating. It is my first time to doing the dating. Usually when I am meeting a lover, it is not happening on the date, it is happening in the heat of passion. But I'm hearing that it is important to doing the dating. It is what the people are doing today, is to do the date, and so I will be taking part in that in a series of 5-minute speed dates. Perhaps, yes? Oh.
Hi, Oleg. I just wanted to check with the chat real quick. Is everyone's stream doing alright? We're getting some chat messages of potential buffering. Let us know if... Oh, it looks like Nick says that 30-second delay, though. Chat is frozen. Great. Well, just bear with us real quick as we troubleshoot.
Yes, and perhaps the problem is that we are currently being broadcasted from the bottom of the ocean, and so it is sometimes being a little bit difficult to having the internet be coming in to this very specific cheesecaking factory that is at the bottom of the ocean. I assure you, soon we will be getting a good connection, and then it will be time to be starting the romance. Of course, some of you in the chat are noticing, Lean Green Machine is noticing our good friend Teddy is here as well. And Teddy will be joining us this evening, somewhat of a chaperone, if you will. Of course, if you are doing a subscription, I'm being told that it is the month of September, and so the subscriptions are being only a half of price. And so if you're wanting to do a subscription to Everything Now, it is a good time to be doing it, and you will of course be getting a tattoo for Teddy. So do be considering that. But of course it's nearly time to be now doing the dating. Please let us know in the chat if you are still doing an experience of the lag. Let's see, we are getting a message from Lock Jeb who is saying laggy. Foxy Mama Sucks is saying it's good now. Qualt is saying it is cleaned up, and so it is seeming like perhaps the internet is now beginning to swim through the water and reach us here at the Underwater Cheesecake Factory. And so I'm hoping that that will continue to be the case as we begin our dating evening. And so without further ado, I think it is time for me to be calling the garçon. Garçon!
Oh, here you go. Like I got your Tropicana for you right here.
Beautiful, and please
don't mind my reach. Okay.
Oh, not at all. And that is
keep
perfect.
going?
And
Okay.
right there is
There's
perfect.
good.
Yes, and of course.
Oh, hi guys. Hi. I'm Aimee. I'm kind of in charge of Underwater Cheesecake Factory Summer of Love event. It's kind of the end of the summer. So this is the last day. So if you want to find love, it's gotta be tonight. You can't come back again tomorrow.
Last chance.
Last chance.
And then it is into the abyss for me, forever loveless.
Yeah. Wow, that's sad. That makes me miss my boyfriend, who I'm gonna go see after my shift.
Must be nice.
Yeah. He likes sitting around in boxers.
Aha! Yeah, as do I.
All right. Do you need anything?
Oh no, I think just the orange juice is good for me now. I'm wanting to saving my appetite. It is going to be a long evening, I'm thinking.
All right, great. Well, I'm gonna send in your first speed dater.
Great, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm hoping for a love connection. I'm gonna come back, and if you need me, let me know. I can come help I can wingman you.
Absolutely, and perhaps that will be something that we will be exploring later in the evening.
Yes.
And reminding me of your name one more time.
Aimee.
Aimee, and of course, and I will not be forgetting
and
it this time.
I have a boyfriend. I have one.
Great.
And I think he's gonna propose tonight. I don't know.
Wow. And something maybe to look forward to as Aimee is engaging for a lifetime of love.
Anyway, oh hi. I love that you spelled my name right, Maniac Marissa. Just hearing
Thank
it.
you, you will never escape.
And the Soso Kid, and thanking you, and big thanking you to the Soso Kid for the follow and welcoming to the show.
Yes, welcome to the Underwater Cheesecake Factory. It's just like the regular Cheesecake Factory, except it's underwater, and the menu items are better.
Exactly.
All right. I'm gonna send in the first person.
Excellent, and thank you, Aimee.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You got this.
Great.
All right, have fun.
And good working out Buddy is saying, God, Oleg, that hair is making you look like a real stud. And thanking you, sir. Thank you. I got all dolled up for this evening, hoping to find love. And so hoping that my outfit and my hair is looking good, and perhaps I will catch a lover tonight. Just being studdery is saying, still much to lay. Oh, hello.
Nice to finally meet you.
And you, good stranger, and who are you? And how are you already knowing my name?
I know a lot of things, Oleg. I know where you've been, what you're doing.
Well, please, coming and have a seating with me, please. Hello, and...
Do you mind if I record this conversation? Oh.
No, not at all. And it is actually, if you are not aware, it is being recorded at the moment.
Oh,
and thanking you, Mrs. Manface. And that is a cheer for Mrs. Manface. But no, it is not a problem if we are doing a recording of the date, if that's what you'll be wishing. Although I must ask, why is it that you are wanting to do a record?
Well, you see, I've read some things. I've read a couple of documents that say
You are literate, and that is sexy.
Well, literate in quite a bit, extremely technical work. I have a question, actually, about your relationship with someone. The one they call the Two Fingers of Kuwait, Abu Hamza.
Yes, Abu. I'm meeting so many Abus, and it is sometimes being difficult for me to recall my many experiences. And maybe you can be telling me a bit more about this specific one.
Well, 1997, we have satellite imagery of you meeting with the Two Fingers of Kuwait and exchanging a briefcase that approximately weighed 45 kilograms. It was a fortified briefcase as well. And I just know this. I read it. My boss He gave it to me. My name's Kirk.
Kirk, and now the name is coming out.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm shy. Yes, that's it. I'm shy. I'm trained to be shy. I'm just shy.
And Kirk, it is no problem, and do not be afraid. The Underwater Cheesecake Factory is a safe space, and so you're not having to be shy or to be afraid around me.
All right. Well,
And so what is
sorry,
this? What is this?
business.
Of course, no, it is nothing a problem, and it is seeming almost perhaps I'm mistaken that you are being accusatory of me in some way. Is that what I'm sensing?
No, Oleg. I just I know what I want.
Oh,
I want a man with answers.
wow, and that is very direct and maybe a bit sexy. And what is the type of answers that you are seeking, Kirk?
Well, first, can we just put the knives over here? I've read that you're trained.
Ah, yes, and it is true. My hand-to-hand combat is something that was more of a hobby growing up, but it is something that I am experienced in. And so if it
Stand
is
down.
making you-
Stand down. He's just showing me.
And who are you talking to when you're saying standing down?
No, it's just, you know, it's just, it's work. It's been crazy. We have a final project coming down the way. Anyway, I just wanted to know if this is going to work between us, that you can be honest with me whenever I demand it and when I demand it.
Demanding. Wow, that is very dominant of you. You're very aggressive.
Mhm.
That I can appreciate, Kirk, yes. It is seeming like maybe you're having some sort of other agenda here, and you're asking so many questions to me.
No,
And-
don't be ridiculous. I love the Underwater Cheesecake Factory. This is my favorite restaurant. The appetizers and the main courses here, along with the drinks. All of them I know very well. The cheesecake.
The cheesecake!
It's,
Yeah, I've
yes.
heard it is very good, and I'm not typically eating very much, and so I don't know too much about the cheesecake, but I'm hearing it's very good.
Well, yeah, and you know, I think I'm a traveler as well. I heard that you were a traveler as well. So can you tell me about Syria, please?
And specifically, you are going to Syria, and that is interesting to me, and perhaps I did not hear it when you first sat down, but did you tell me what it is you are doing for a living, Mr. Kirk?
I am in, I guess you could call it data analytics. Crunching numbers, threat assessment. It's more of public relations, more like public management.
Wow, and that
What
is
do you
really
want? Where do you want it?
And look at that, and I'm sorry, Kirk, to be cutting you off, but it is seeming that Qualt is doing a subscription. And so thank you, Qualt, and please roll that bumper, Dr. Teacher.
What do you want? Where do you want it? What do you want? Where do you want it? What do you want? Where do you want it?
Great, and thank you. Thank you so much, Qualt, for your donation, or your subscription, I should say. And so, Kirk, I'm sorry if this is your first time, you must be confused. But when someone is doing a subscription to Everything Now during a show, we are always doing a special tattoo on our friend Teddy here. And so, Qualt, please be telling me what is the type of tattoos that you are wanting and where it is going on Teddy, please. Let's see. And we are also having some other things in the chat. Foxy Mama Sucks is saying this speed date is long, and do not be worrying, we are having a timer set, and so that the date can be moving quickly. Of course, this part is not going to be counting because it is a special part where we are doing the tattoo on Teddy, and so when the Teddy tattoo is finished, we will of course be resuming with the date. And so, Qualt, my cat's breath smells like, and who?
Is this an
This?
associate
Oh,
of
this
ours?
is Teddy, and yes, you could be saying he is an associate of sorts. He is a longtime friend of the show, perhaps more of a an executive at this point. It seems like maybe Qualt is not having a suggestion for us for what they are wanting and where they are wanting it. And so, Qualt, I'm trying to do a reminder to you now. I think I already am having one on his legs, and that may be true. And so, Qualt, if you're wanting another one, just let us know. You may also be saying, surprise me.
Well, I'm spontaneous. Perhaps you could put the coordinates of the latitude and longitude of Abu Hamza's last location on there. Just for, I'm sure it's a memory of yours, Oleg.
Perhaps it is, and I'm having a foggy memory, but I'm not sure if I can be doing that tattoo unless you are wanting to do a subscription, Kirk, and I'm encouraging you to do that.
Oh, I'm already subscribed, but I'm not paying.
Do a dragon then. Great, a dragon. And so a dragon we will do, and there's no mentioning of a place, and so perhaps, quote, I will do a selection of a place for the dragon to be. And here is a lot of real estate that is not yet taken, and of course that is under the arm, sort of on the rib cage here. And so, Dr. Teacher, if you would not mind doing a powering up of the tattoo gun, great. And the dragon, how do they...
I won't talk! Stop it! I don't care how much you hurt me, I won't talk! I'm sorry, it's just making me remember things. Oleg, I should go. I wasn't honest with you. And, I just got, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep.
And what are you saying? I'm not able to hear you over the tattoo gun.
I'm in too deep.
Right, and that is looking good. Dr. Teacher, we can now be turning off of the tattoo gun. And I'm thinking this is looking good. And it seems my date is having disappeared already, and I'm hoping I did not do an offense to him by having to do a tattoo of Teddy, but it must be done. And so let us cut to this camera over here, and perhaps then we will be able to see it. And Dr. Teacher, are you able to be seeing this? And wow, look at that dragon. And it is breathing fire and have a big wing. So you know it is not just a normal lizard, and it is actually a big scary dragon who is able to fly and do a breathe of fire onto the village or something. Very scary. And so great suggestion, Qualt. And thank you again for the subscription. Of course, Teddy will be sitting here again, so if anybody else wanting to capitalize on September, you should be doing that.
Alright, Oleg, next 5 minutes.
Aimee!
Where'd your friend go?
Aimee, I'm wanting to ask you the same question. I was just doing a tattooing on Teddy, and now my first date has gone and disappeared before.
I was just
able
gonna
to
tell
have
you,
romance.
it's 5 minutes, so your time's up. Although I don't know if he was maybe associated. I was supposed to come over here. A big man in a dark suit grabbed me and told me to come tell him that the jackrabbit is at rest.
Oh, and maybe that is, no, I don't know what that could mean, actually.
Alright, well, if you see him again, maybe tell him. I guess that's, like, important. So, oh, and
Okay.
here's your next
Oh, and
guy.
hello, and look at this, it
and
is
if
a
I
new
can top you
date.
off with some Tropicana, let me know.
No, I'm okay.
And if you guys want anything else, I can maybe bring out some snacks, or should I just leave you two be?
I'm still nursing my orange juice, and so thank you, Aimee, for this. I will still be sipping on this.
Great.
My friend, what is your
Yeah,
name?
I'll get out of your hair.
Hey, my name's Dunk Bastard.
Dunk Bastard, and welcome, and it's a pleasure. Okay, great.
What's up?
And welcome, Dunk Bastard, and what is bringing you here to the Underwater Cheesecake Factory?
I was just told I was supposed to come do this thing. I don't know, it's stupid.
Ha! Yes, and it is perhaps a bit stupid, and that is cute that you are saying that. And why do you think it is stupid?
I don't know,
Yes,
It's like I got better stuff going on.
For sure,
I'm
yeah.
Dunk Bastard, I'm the coolest kid in town.
Wow, and now it is making sense because you are having a cigarette and also a leather jacket, which is making me think that maybe you are a very cool guy.
You could say that.
And so telling me, what is a cool man or boy, and how old are you?
Doesn't matter too much, right? I'm in high school.
Yeah, and so high school,
From
that
some
could be
kind
18.
of area in high school.
Cool, yeah, and me too, maybe. And so, tell me, what is a cool person like you wanting to do it with a dating with somebody like me, or just
I know,
a monster human?
Because I could never find love. 'Cause
Oh,
no one understands me.
wow, and that is so
I'm
relatable.
cursed to sort of walk the earth Misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
You
Wow,
know?
and we are finishing each other's sentences
But I'm not
already.
gonna make a big deal
Make a
about
big
it.
deal about it. Yeah, totally, absolutely.
That's why I have my poetry, but I can't talk about that.
You're doing a poetry.
I can't talk about it because if the kids at school knew I was a poet.
Oh, please, and please do a reciting of one poem. And chat, wouldn't it be nice to be seeing or hearing one of the
No,
poems?
I don't wanna. They just want me to. They just want me to punch brick walls
And
Right.
who's wanting you to do a punch?
That's what the people want. They just want me to be that guy that punches brick walls and then isn't a bully, but when the bully's like, you know, when the bully's messing with some kid and then there's that bigger kid who shows up and tells the bullies like, hey, beat it. And he's not even aggressive.
He's
he just
not
goes,
aggressive.
"Hey."
He's just, he sort of has a vibe to him.
He just goes, get out of here.
Yeah.
And the bullies sprint away. And then you're that little kid and you're like, who was that?
Wow, and now I'm understanding why you are so poetic, even though you are not wanting to do a sharing of your poem. And I want to be pointing out that What a Disaster is saying in the chat, this dude is looking like he lives off Monster Energy drinks. And so could you maybe tell me, are you having a Monster Energy drink?
Sometimes, you know, my mom's not around to cook for me much.
Oh, wow.
She's got a lot of stuff going on. But I don't let it get to me. Because I got my little brother to raise.
Wow, you are coming from, is it okay to be saying you maybe are coming from a broken home?
I don't like to think about it that way, man.
Okay, and I'm sorry if I'm offending you, and am I offending you?
No, it's cool.
Great.
Hey, man.
Hmm?
You seem nervous.
Well, if I'm being totally honest, I'm extremely uncomfortable. I'm very intimidated by you. You have an aura about you, a vibe, a sense, a mystique, a deep darkness inside of you that I am sensing, and it is both terrifying and arousing.
Hey, we're just two guys, I assume. You're a guy.
Well, that would be sort of an assumption, wouldn't it?
Okay. We're just two people. Right, Oleg?
Even
just
that
two
is
people
not
here.
entirely true, but it's
Okay.
close.
We're just two human beings.
Not exactly, no. But you seem to be a human being, and I'm a half of a human
We're
being.
just two entities.
Absolutely.
Entities in space.
Entities in space,
And here we
underwater
are in
at
this
the
moment.
Cheesecake Factory.
Underwater at the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
That's all it has to be, man.
Wow.
That's all this has to be.
Right.
Sometimes my little brother, you know, he's so creative, but he gets scared easily.
And tell me about your little brother.
My little brother, people don't understand him. You know, if you make fun of him the way guys make fun of each other,
Yes.
it makes him feel bad.
And tell me, and maybe I'm not understanding it when boys are doing a ribbing of each other or making fun of each other in like a locker room, and maybe we can be doing some of this so that I can understanding
I
better.
can't.
You can't
I
doing
can't
what?
do it.
You can. What is it you cannot do?
Couldn't bring myself to do it.
Do what?
To bully someone.
Oh please, if it's just in good fun, if you could do maybe an example ribbing of me.
Sorry, man. I'm like Batman in that way.
And what do you mean by that?
I can only help people, and I can't cause bullying. Just like that.
Just like Batman. And that is true, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, Batman is famously not able to do a bully of anybody. And that is, no, cannot do a bully.
Look, are you nervous, man?
I must confess that yes, I am nervous.
Shouldn't be. Well, look, tell me something about yourself.
Oh, what is there to tell? Of course, there is my infinite hole inside of my head containing of other universes. There's my
We all feel that way sometimes.
Star Wars
I think
worm,
sometimes we all feel like there's
penis.
a hole in our head that just
Mm.
goes on forever.
Isn't that the
It's
truth?
just going on forever and ever.
And Super Pizza is asking, what is Oleg drinking? And of course it is OJ. I am a fiend for the OJ. I'm loving a cool sip of the OJ.
Hey guys, it's been 5 minutes. I just wanted to come check in. You do,
Oh, wow.
well, it's like, I just kind of got lost in the,
How's it going, Amy?
yeah.
What's up? I'm Dunk. Dunk Bastard.
I'm Amy. I have a boyfriend though. I have a boyfriend. He looks just like Brad Pitt,
Oh,
except
wow.
stronger and taller and richer.
that's too
And
bad.
richer than Brad Pitt.
I'm sorry to hear
Yeah.
you have a boyfriend, Amy.
And
That's
stronger.
too bad.
I already said that I had a boyfriend, so I can't just not say that now.
And that much is established, and so no going back on that.
Okay, well at this point, we typically give Oleg here the option to either extend the state for another 5 minutes, or say goodbye. Although I can't imagine looking into those eyes and saying anything.
I'd just like to add a little intrigue to this. I do have these handcuffs here.
Where did they come? What happened?
So, I mean, we can figure out what that's about. But
And so, chat, maybe you are wanting to decide, should we be doing 5 more minutes with Duncan Bastard, or should we
what are your dreams?
perhaps be moving on to the next
Gosh.
person who is in the line to be
Just
doing
wanna-
a speed date with
just
me?
go
What do you
big, yeah.
think?
You can do it.
You think so?
I think you know you can.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, why did I?
And I'm sensing maybe there's some energy going on the other side of the table.
Oh. No, I'm taken.
Oh, right, of course, by your beautiful, beautiful boyfriend who is
Yes.
stronger and taller and more rich than Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep.
can't deal with that. I'm not rich.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I didn't
it seems
didn't
like
get
what
lucky
you
in
lack
that
in
way.
money, maybe you make up for in like this crazy like energy and like this just moral, God, like magnetism, and like I bet you like sing or something, and like, but you don't like.
No one can know about that. No one can know about
Oh.
singing. I just do that at home. I
It's
just do it
seeming like
sometimes
there's
when my
maybe
brother has a
a
nightmare.
small delay in the chat, and so we're getting a next from Ginix. Ginix
You okay?
is saying, yes, I'm just trying to read our good friend in the chat whose name is Ginix. Ginix is saying next, and so I think that is good, and we will be moving on. And Duncan Bastard, it was great to be meeting you.
Right. So right, you can come right this
Oh,
way, and that's we'll send in the next
Aren't you in
person. But
And
You
here,
in
oh,
these?
oh, and wow, and a gift,
Treat 'em right.
and the keys to the.
Amy, you're gonna be a
That
millionaire.
was great.
You take care of yourself.
And now the votes are coming in, and it does seem that maybe we are having a small delay in the chat, and so that is duly noted for future reference. Great, and so now the poll is gone, and again I am alone. So alone, so lost.
Oh my God.
And who is this?
Is that Oleg?
It is Oleg, and who is this?
It's me. It's Mina
Mina.
from high school.
Oh my goodness, and it
my
is the
God.
floating skull
Yes,
from my
yes,
high
yes.
school, Mina.
I'm a little bit more monster than Oleg is.
Wow,
Yes,
and
indeed.
wouldn't you know it?
Just a little bit, yes.
And this is reminding me, Mina, someone from my past, that of course we should not be forgetting up above the donation goal, which is of course that if we do hit $5 during the show, I will be doing a phone call to one of
You're
my
gonna-
exes.
One of them.
One of my
Wow.
many ex-lovers, and so it is.
Would not want to be here for that. Oh my. How have you been? My God.
Wow, how have I been? And that is both.
What have you been up to?
What haven't I been up to?
We
Is
all
it-
expected you to be, you know, the next big thing from our
Oh,
class.
please, and you're too kind,
No,
Mina,
no,
Mina.
No, it's you got all the superlatives in the yearbook.
Oh, all but who is the most beautiful floating skull? And that is belonging to you.
Oh, no.
Oh, it is true.
Don't be so.
And
Oh, no.
she is being very modest,
I'm
chat,
so
but
bashful. Oh my
Mina
God,
is
no.
winning most attractive floating skull not once but 2 times in 1 year.
Oh, it is, you know, it was a shallow pool. You know, the other floating skull was quite a beach.
That's
You know
true,
what I mean?
yes.
Yes.
Deborah.
Oh.
Deborah was the other floating skull in our high school class, and
Jeez,
Yes.
they're more like construct.
Okay, and well, I
More
would
like
not be calling her a
contra.
cunt, but perhaps that is something that you're feeling, and I am not one to be negating your feelings.
Oh, no.
And so, Nina, please be telling me, what is it that you have been up to since you are graduating?
Well, as I do, as most floating skulls do, I go from body to body until they die.
Of course.
Yeah, so I just finished up with Epstein.
Oh! And so
Yes.
you are saying that you were brief. What are you saying?
I was Epstein's skull.
And you were the skull inside of Epstein, of
Yes.
Jeffrey Epstein,
I look for hosts, as you
convicted
know.
pedophile.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Wow.
I've had quite bad luck since I finished my graduation program. And I've just kind of ended up going from bad person to bad person. I wish I could get a dignitary or some sort of UN figure. Maybe someday.
And so, and at the risk of continuing down this storyline
No,
briefly,
go ahead, please, yes.
so the fact that you are here and not inside of Jeffrey Epstein's head at this time, is that meaning that there's a confirmation that Jeffrey Epstein is dead?
Oh, well, I would say that our contract was up at the very least.
Okay, and
There's
so
a good chance he's dead, but if he was not dead, I would not be surprised.
okay, so wait, what are you saying? You're saying that there's a good chance that he is dead, but also if he is not dead, that would not be as surprising to you.
I'm just saying that, skulls go from body to body on a constant basis. It's a common thing.
Ah, and this is something that maybe I'm not familiar with. And are you wanting some OJ for yourself, Nina?
Yes,
Because
please.
this is mine.
I just gotta go.
Okay,
I
well,
didn't fill
perhaps
my
you can
cup
call
up.
Amy over and she
I don't
can...
feel... I'll wait for her. So yes, I don't know, my favorite bodies I've been in include Fred Willard.
Fred Willard!
Yes, Paul Rubens.
And so these people are alive, and so that is sort of... And again, it is sort of like, almost like a timeshare sort of
Yes,
system,
it's-
where you are spending a small amount of time in one celebrity's head before bouncing to another.
Indeed, yes.
Aha, okay.
Oh,
Did
there
you
she
say
is.
orange juice?
Oh, yes,
Ah.
What the fuck?
Oh,
What?
yes, this is
Hello.
Mina. She is
I'm
a
so
floating...
I'm
meet
so
you.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Pleased to meet you.
Super Pizza is
What?
asking if you are
What?
calling
I
your
would like
ex,
orange juice, please.
What?
will you dump them?
I would like some
And
orange juice.
they are my ex, and so I am not
Is my accent
currently
bad?
dating them, and so no, I cannot be dumping an ex because they are already dumped in a way. But I will be calling them and catching up with them, and perhaps we will rekindle an old flame. It is hard to know.
Okay. Sorry.
I got it, thank you.
Hey guys.
Oh,
So sorry to interrupt again. This delay seems to keep getting longer. I'm wondering if maybe we should just do a reset real quick. We'll come back and we'll get everything going again. It's looking to be about 2 minutes now. And keeps getting worse. So maybe we'll just do a quick reset, everyone. We'll come back and this date. Hello? 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 Friends? Family? We are back. Hello, Daddy Kev. Hello, Jay Nels. It seems like we have a great signal now. And I'm so excited. Everybody get in here. Still buffering for what? Stutter. Great. This is good news. That the problem wasn't fixed. Good stuff. Great stuff. Okay. Well, we tried to fix it, guys, but we might have to just work with the delay for tonight. Unless anybody in the chat has the fix. Anyway, let's go back and see what Oleg and the skull is up to. Goodbye.
Just my luck, you know. 2 of them masturbating in a movie theater.
Wow.
I had no influence over it whatsoever.
What a great story.
Yes.
Wow, and welcome back, and it's us again, and here we are back at the Underwater Cheesecake Factory, and I am being regaled with hilarious stories from my good friend from high school,
Yes,
Mina.
yes.
Mina, wow, and it is so crazy to see you. You look the same, do you
Oh,
know that? You've
oh,
hardly
thank you.
aged at all.
I tried to keep my figure. I do try my hardest.
Wow, and you are so... Your jawline,
Yes.
and maybe it is forward of me to say this, but your jawline is
Hey,
truly spectacular.
Oleg, you're such a charm.
Oh.
You've been a charmer ever since.
Of
Ever
course.
since 12th grade, 11th grade, and 10th grade.
Wow, yes, my boyhood, my
And
childhood,
ninth grade,
hundreds
yes.
of years ago.
No, you're much more of a gentleman than the men I've embodied.
Oh, I should
Past
hope
couple of
not. Are
years.
you saying that you are maybe having a troubled history with
I haven't had
with
quite
love,
I
with
haven't.
romance?
As a host, I try my hardest to be a good influence, but truly, I never do have any actual influence over what the host, the body does. So I just have to do my best and kind of go with the flow, and I've been forced to do some evil things.
Wow, so that is sounding maybe perhaps it is like a nightmare existence where you are trapped inside of a body that you do not control, but you are fully aware and conscious, almost like a the diving bell and the butterfly sort of locked in syndrome.
Yes, it's exactly like that. I love that movie.
You love that movie,
It makes
and
me
it
feel-
doesn't feel too close to home.
Heavens, no, it makes me feel seen,
Ah,
if anything.
of course.
Yes, I truly hope someday to have someone nice and kind and loving, such as Oleg here, to, let me into their body. Maybe someday.
And you will, I'm sure. And of course, I cannot be letting you into my skull, of course, because it is the home of an infinite space that embodies a sort of universe. And so it would not be able for you to be going into my head, because that would create some sort of rift in the space-time continuum. But
It would be bad.
it would be bad.
It would be a bad thing.
That would be a good
Yes.
way to describe it, is it would be bad. We're getting some messages from the chat, and I'm hoping not to ignore them.
Yes.
Someone is saying, have you tried wagging your finger at the router and saying bad boy? And that is a good suggestion from Good Workout Buddy, and I'm sure our tech team, our crack team of IT professionals will be trying to scold the router and be saying bad boy.
My God, yes, the crew in this restaurant is so vast. It's quite intimidating.
Dawkins is doper is saying, what is an opinion that you are holding that if you shared it on stream you would be kicked off Twitch?
Well,
And I'm wondering what sort of opinions that would be.
Hey guys, the 5 minutes is actually up.
Oh, and it's
so
just
I,
we're out of time for
sorry.
that.
Did I interrupt something? I don't know.
time flies.
So at this point, you can decide, Oleg, if you. I'm looking at it's magic. Magic is real. I'm processing that in real time.
Go
Does
on.
this mean Harry Potter's out there? Harry Potter?
I mean,
Are
you
you
met
out
Harry,
there?
right, Oleg?
Oh, of course, and me and
Sorry.
Harry go way back. And to answer your question, Amy, I'm thinking perhaps it is time to be moving on. Of
Yes.
course, I'm not wanting to hurt your feelings, Mina,
No,
but
no.
it is seeming that you are perhaps searching more for another body to inhabit inside of, and not perhaps for a romantic partner. And so maybe this is not the best solution.
Right,
for
and now
that.
that I'm sort of catching up on what's going on, I can. Okay. I can.
What is it, dearie?
Okay, there's a dead rat outside if you wanted to.
Oh, out in the ocean? Out floating around in the ocean?
Yes.
Is that what you mean when you say outside?
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a dead rat. I clearly tried to come
Diving
in
into
the ocean
the ocean.
to eat a fish
Mm.
because it's floating around.
It got the
succeeded.
fish.
It succeeded because a big fish kind of came. It's one of the ones with the big dangly light.
Ah,
It kind of swam
anglerfish.
down, and
Yes.
the rat was just on the light.
So smart.
And you wouldn't even believe it, but this is true. It's still hanging on. The anglerfish jumps in the window of the Cheesecake Factory, which is, we usually don't have it open because then water would come in.
Yes, it's kind of
But you just kind of open it up a little bit to cool off. He comes in, the rat goes flying. And you wouldn't even believe it, but this is, and there's a rat in there.
Wow, and you are right. I don't believe you.
It's quite a story. I feel like you've made it up.
What a story.
Well,
And so,
Oleg, we want two separate things, but I hope you get what you're looking for.
Mina, and of course, the feeling is mutual, and I'm also hoping that you are finding what you are looking for.
Can you please pat my head like old times?
Of course, Mina. And there you go.
All right,
and a pat,
I'll
pat
take
for
you to the.
And one for the road for old Mina.
Good
All
luck,
right, I'll
Oleg.
send in the next person for you.
Great, and thank you, Amy.
How you doing? Are you doing good?
So
you feel
far,
like
so good. I'm still having much OJ, and so I am thinking I'm good on that front.
any good connections?
Not so far. It is seeming like perhaps everybody who's come in so far has had some sort of ulterior motive, or is maybe not actually looking for love. But I am still optimistic that there are many more to go, and so
Okay.
On to the next one is what
On
I
to the
say.
next one. All right. Well, I'll send this person in.
Hello!
And hello, and who is this? Who is coming to the table?
I am Daryl Spooner.
Daryl!
Great to meet you.
And
Oleg.
Daryl, it is a pleasure to be meeting you
Oh,
as well.
look at this spread.
Yes, and it is, the food is not here, but the table setting here is beautiful.
Wow, how's your day? How's your day going so far?
So far, you know, I'm in my favorite restaurant, and so that, of course, is improving my night.
This is your favorite.
Yes, the Underwater Cheesecake Factory is my favorite.
Well, honey, we got two of us here that this is our favorite.
And this is your favorite as well, is what you're saying.
Well, I got some home turf advantage. I'm the GM of a cheesecake factory.
You are working for the Cheesecake Factory corporate, or
In the flesh.
general manager? And what,
Yes.
and where is it that your restaurant, that you are being a general manager, is located?
Right in the heart of the Pigeon Heights Mall in Columbus, Ohio.
Wow.
You are invited. There's a standing invitation with your name on it, Oleg.
Pigeon Heights, you are saying?
Ever
Wow.
gone? You ever gone?
You know, I'm hundreds of years old, and somehow I've not been to
Oh!
Pigeon Heights.
Oh, you're missing out.
Oh, yeah.
We got let alone the Cheesecake Factory.
Of course.
We got a Spencer's Gifts. We got a Gap Factory. We got an Old Navy outlet store. You got
Gap Factory, and please be explaining that more to me, because when
Gap Factory?
I'm thinking of a sweatshop when I'm hearing Gap
Oh,
Factory.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
But no, Gap Factory, it's their outlet version of the Gap store. You're looking at some of the threads here.
Wow, and this is from the Gap Factory.
This is from the Gap Factory. This is from the Gap Factory. Oh, there's some other stuff I can't show you that. That's also from the Gap Factory.
And perhaps if this is going well, I will be seeing the rest of the Gap Factory
Hey,
products.
hold those horses!
Okay.
Hold them!
And now perhaps we are having a
Whoa!
bit too much fun.
So, woohoo! Someone turned up the heat here.
Oh wow, yes, and do not be afraid. This OJ was ordered for a guest previous to you, but I'm not thinking that they had lips, and so it is probably safe to say that they are.
Gunky?
I'm thinking that.
That smells like death.
Okay, and well, that would be close. So.
I'll take a refill of whatever they got back there.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they get a chance. So, what's it like being as old as you are?
And wow, and what a question, and what a thing to think about is how old am I truly in hundreds of years? What is it like? What is it like for anybody to be aging? Of course, it is deeply depressing to be thinking of our age and our mortality and those that we've lost over the course of our lives.
Yeah, I myself lost someone recently.
Oh, and I'm so sorry, and please do tell.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I do not mean to pry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And are you talking to me when you say that?
Don't worry about it, Daryl. I'm a little bit of both, all right?
Okay.
Look,
I do not mean to pry.
No, to pry you did not, Oleg. I am just an open book these days.
Oh, wow.
Life is short.
And is that not the truth?
My wife died last fall.
My goodness.
Yeah. Sharon Spooner.
Sharon Spooner.
She was a hell of a woman. Did a lot of the yard work around the house, and
wow.
Let's just say that lawnmower's got a mind of its own.
Oh
okay?
no! And please explain more what you mean by that.
She was just trimming some hedges, and that mower just decided to trim her.
And she
right
was-
off with the head.
She was trimming the hedges with the lawnmower.
Yeah, well, there you go. You sound like the police officer I had to talk to. He had more questions, and I had no answers.
Oh no! And you were a suspect in the murder of your own wife, is what I'm hearing.
I was working at the time. My alibi is solid. It's just an utter tragedy.
You at the Cheesecake Factory, working as a general manager.
I was working too hard at the time. It was a rush, you know? The kids are back in school, the families come on the weekends, all the kids ask for cheesecake. We gotta make more cheesecake.
I cannot imagine the adrenaline that must have coursed through your veins during that moment.
When I got that push notification,
of your wife's death?
Yes!
And can you please be telling me the type of app that you're using that is giving you push notifications when your wife is being killed by a lawnmower?
It's called The End, and it's a premium app, and it just tells you when loved ones pass.
Wow, that is sounding very convenient.
It is a Pigeon Heights exclusive, and if you want a promo code, there's one with your name on it.
That is sounding like a very niche app, and you're saying that there's an app that is exclusive to people who are living in Pigeon Heights.
Yes.
That are wanting to be alerted when their loved ones die.
Well, it's a testing ground, all right? You gotta
trial.
You gotta, what's the phrase? You gotta, twist the cotton candy before you can lick it.
And is that an expression that they are using in Pigeon Heights?
I got a bumper sticker with that one.
And say it one more time?
Once you twist the cotton candy, then you can lick it.
Aha!
You know?
And now,
you never heard that before?
And is anybody in the chat from Pigeon Heights perhaps able to corroborate that this is actually a thing that
there's
people
gotta
are
be
saying?
one. I told my
And
entire...
hey, guys, I hate to interrupt, but the 5 minutes has just elapsed.
What?
Yeah, I
Wow.
Flew by.
I know.
Surely it did quickly move.
So
Wow.
while we're here, you guys just want to talk with the chat and just,
Sure.
I don't know, we can decide whether you want to extend this date for another 5 minutes, maybe.
Well, let's see
maybe
if
the
there's
mood's
maybe
good.
some questions or thoughts from the chat that they are wanting to ask to Daryl before we are moving on. Perhaps that would be a good time for this. And so, Super Pizza is saying,
I'll just do one of these.
I suspected he
Yeah.
sabotaged the lawnmower
Good.
so it
Thank
would
you.
work, so it wouldn't work on the hedges. And so an accusation for you, Daryl, from our friend Super Pizza, who is saying they are suspecting perhaps some foul play. That you have perhaps sabotaged the lawnmower so that you would kill your own wife.
Well, you can tell Mr. Super Pizza to go up his, all right? We already looked into that, buckaroo. All right, this isn't Fargo. All right? Get your mind out of the gutter. Or get off of this and go watch Fargo. It's a great show, but it's neither here nor there with my mother, or with my wife.
Wow, and a Freudian slip, of course. Something that we are all familiar with. And I would be remiss not to read also Good Workout Buddy's comment, who is saying, I have that app.
Good. Okay.
And so
He
it
gets
is seeming like perhaps Good Workout Buddy is also a native of, what was the name of the town?
Pigeon Heights.
Pigeon Heights. And
Yes.
so Good Workout Buddy is perhaps also a resident of Pigeon Heights.
He
and
is.
So
Yeah,
that is why he's
that's
using
actually,
the app.
that's the Wi-Fi password for the Planet Fitness. But you didn't hear that from me.
What's that?
Well, but Good Workout Buddy. If you put that in at the Planet Fitness Wi-Fi,
Their name is the
pops right up.
Planet Fitness Wi-Fi password. Wow, what a
Good Workout Buddy. Jeff, how you doing?
All right, guys, have we made any decisions, any conclusions yet?
I'm thinking it may be time to be moving on. Unfortunately, there
No,
are many
no.
people to be meeting, and Kinix is saying next, and so I am thinking that perhaps it is time to go moving on into the next
All right.
date. But
And
Daryl, it was a pleasure, and you are among the first of my dates this evening who is seeming to have any interest in romance, and
Thank
so
you.
I
Right.
commend you on that.
Just really quick, I want to let you know there is like a determined-looking, like sort of investigative, like reporter.
Uh-huh.
He seems to be hot on some sort of tail, and he's looking for someone that matches your description. So I just want
That
to let you know.
is a small cheesecake factory.
Oh.
Wow, weird. Well, thank you
Very
for the
strange.
alert.
Yeah.
Should've got
Okay.
that notification.
All right, I'll send in the next
There-
guy.
there is an app for that, I'm
All right.
hoping.
Great to meet you.
And you, Daryl, thank you for coming. And wow, what an interesting man. What a layered character that was. Alas, it is time to be moving on. And so, okay,
Hey,
hello.
partner, how are
and
ya?
wow, jumping right into it.
My name's Glenn.
Glenn.
How you doing?
And I'm well, Glenn. To be honest, I'm a bit surprised. You came in quickly.
I did, yeah.
Unannounced.
I did, yeah. I'm real excited. I'm on vacation.
Wow.
And I went to the Disneyland.
Disneyland.
And I was just enthralled with all of it.
Wow. Wonderful. And Glenn here, of course, is seeming like a fan of Disneyland. And so, Glenn, tell me, how is it that you ended up here in the Underwater Cheesecake Factory?
Well, I had so much fun at Disneyland that I decided I'm gonna just do new things. I'm gonna just keep trying new things all the time.
Wow.
Right? So, I got a new cell phone. I hadn't had a cell phone before.
And that is looking like a very old cell phone that you are saying is a new cell phone.
But when you don't previously have a cell phone, any cell phone
is a new cell phone. And
because you're comparing it to the time when there was no cell phone.
And you've got me there.
Oh man, it's been so fun.
Hey, hello.
Dr. Teacher!
The tech may be down, but Super Pizza donated $5.
Wow! And thank you,
And
Super
it
Pizza.
looks like it's time to call that X.
Great, and so I'm hoping that you'll excuse me, Glenn. This is, of course, very painful for me and extremely awkward, but Super Pizza is doing a donation of $5, and so it is time to be doing a cellular call of one of my ex-lovers, and so here we go. We are going to be calling one of them, and soon we will find out who they are and how they are feeling about me now. And so here we go. And it is ringing, and I'm hoping soon they will pick up.
Hello?
Yes, hello, and it is Oleg.
Oleg. Oh, I should have recognized that voice. I miss you.
Oh, wow. You miss me.
Yeah.
I was not expecting
I was just
that,
thinking
to be
about
honest,
you.
after how things ended.
Oh, well. You know, I guess I just have a new perspective. I'm just rolling around on my duvet. And I'm wearing lingerie you gave me, and...
Wow, wait, you're wearing the lingerie that I gave you.
Yeah, I guess you could...
250 years ago.
I guess you could just... I know it's
surprised
really
it's held up.
it's really appreciated in value, but I just can't give it up. So talk to me, my Swedish meatball. What's going on?
Swedish meatball, and yes, you are always doing a nicking name of me like that. Well, to be honest with you, I'm dating again.
You're what?
Yes, I'm dating. I am on a show.
I mean...
On a show where I'm doing a speed dating, and so I'm having to call my exes, and you are the first.
I mean, I know we broke up and you pushed me off that train, but...
I did pushing you off that train, and I'm hoping there aren't too many hard feelings about that, because there was not a lot of room on the train, and of course I had to stay on the train.
I had a subdural hematoma.
Oh, no.
A brain bleed. But you know, I let it go. I put that behind me.
Oh, great.
But what do you want from me, Oleg? Are you trying to get the energy of the past again? Because I can tell you, I'm putting that energy elsewhere. Although I might not seem like it. It's a daily struggle, a battle. I'm fighting, but your memory just keeps coming back. So what do you want from me? Why are you turning the dagger like this?
Well, Diane, to be honest, it's because Super Pizza donated $5 that I'm having to call you, and I'm not particularly interested in rekindling a romance, although it is seeming by the way that you are talking that perhaps that is what your motive is that you are missing Oleg.
Is Super Pizza that hoe bag at the bar that you said you weren't interested in?
No, Super Pizza is not a hoe bag at the bar. Super Pizza is a very close friend of ours, and so you should please be choosing your words wisely when describing them.
Oh, I just sounded so familiar. That person at the bar looked like a Super Pizza. but not as super as this extra deluxe pizza that you're missing out on rolling around on the duvet and the lingerie you gave me.
Wow, and something about pizza is not particularly, chocolate or perhaps a strawberry is what you would be thinking of as a traditional sexy foods that you might eat in the bed, but something about a pizza is not evoking something erotic for me.
So, do you want closure? Is that what it is?
Yes,
I
and
told
that would
you.
be great. Because to be honest, I am feeling a bit bad about how I was doing a push of you off of a moving train. And it was causing a brain bleeding for you. So if you could perhaps maybe relinquish me of my guilt, that would be helpful for me.
Oleg, you know I've left my incantation days behind me. I can't do a spell to relinquish this guilt that you feel. I'm not a shaman anymore, Oleg.
You're not
I
a
work
shaman
in sales.
anymore.
Yes, I work in sales doing a different kind of magic. A magic that keeps the roof over my head. That's what matters, right, Oleg? That's what you're always telling me. Dreams are just a Cloud9 type of thing in a world run by money.
Well,
Isn't that true?
You know that I'm a hardline capitalist, and so it is incredibly important for me to be watching that bottom line. But of course, for you it is, you are a free spirit now. You are no longer tied to the Oleg of the past, and so if it is...
Is that bubbles I hear in the background?
You can hear the bubbles?
Yes, Oleg.
Wow.
I used to be a shaman, you
Your
remember?
ears are incredible that you are, because I'm not even able, and I'm in the room, and I can't even hear the bubbles, but wow.
Well, let me tell you, whatever skank is blowing bubbles and maybe blowing you, I don't care. I don't care, Oleg. You pushed me off a train.
Wow.
And although I'm in your lingerie on this duvet, I can tell you I can't give you the closure that you need because you already closed those train doors on me.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Oleg.
Deborah, you always were so good with words, but so terrible in every other way.
Well, I'm gonna terribly haunt your nightmares then.
Oh, please do not.
Goodbye, Oleg. Don't call again, unless you want to, and then maybe do. I haven't decided. I'll be in my duvet. Goodbye.
Farewell. Wow. Crazy how time passes and people change, and someone who you used to think was just a simple shaman that you could be pushing off of a moving train now is a maybe partially successful salesperson who is now over 250 years old. And doesn't everybody have a story like that in some way?
I think we all do, yeah. I think in a way.
And Glenn, I cannot be more apologetic about that interruption. And
Hey.
you were just telling me how you were getting a new cell phone.
And I understand the magic of it and that it's hypnotizing in some way. And so I understand that if it rings sometimes, you gotta answer it.
And ain't that the truth?
Wow, where was I? Oh, so I was trying new things. I got a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone at the park wore these white gloves.
Everyone.
Well, the people who, like Mickey and Goofy.
Right.
So I did it too.
Okay.
Don't know what the plan is.
And where did you get the gloves?
I just bought them.
At a store. At a store, okay.
It's just white gloves.
Sure, that's not as hard to come by.
Oh, yeah, and oh my gosh, I'm just so excited about trying new things. I got the bubbles.
Wow.
I don't know if you've seen these.
And so is there anything that you had done before? Because it is seeming like there are many things that would be, usually somebody would have experienced blowing a bubble.
I'm not from the West Coast though, I don't have this West Coast lifestyle.
And where are you from, Glenn?
I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas,
yeah,
wow.
It's a very beautiful, beautiful state. It's got a lot of vibrant wonder, nature. It's beautiful.
A lot of representation from the heartland of America in this dating scene. Somebody from Ohio was just here moments ago.
Well, I mean, you live in the coastal bubble, so you don't really know this, but this most people.
What's most people?
Most people are Americans in the heartland. That's like 70% of people.
And are you making sure to be including Asia? Because I'm thinking maybe there are billions of Chinese and India people who would not be agreeing with you when you're saying... And when I say India people, what I'm meaning to say
Why
is
don't you tell us?
Indian people.
Okay,
Because,
okay.
of course, India people
Right.
is not the way
Right.
you would speak of these people.
Right, yeah.
But
No,
there are
yeah.
billions of them, so I hear. And so it is shocking to me that you are thinking that most
Well-
people are not only American, but Americans who live in the
heartland.
heartland.
Yeah, well, you got your numbers and I got my numbers.
Of course.
So I think we're sort of at an impasse there.
And who could know?
And maybe we move on.
And there's
you know?
no way to know.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way. There's
Uh,
no way to know.
I see your friends in the chat there asking if I know a fella named Ali.
Yes, and do you?
No.
And you do, and wow, and it's shocking because Ali,
No.
who I am also only familiar with by name, I think. I do not know if I am having ever met Ali.
Yeah, I certainly never met him, but.
But to
sounds
my
like a
knowledge,
fella.
Ali is a big lover of the Disney World.
Oh, well, I am too. To be honest, it sort of just sparked the initial discovery of trying new things.
Mm.
It was initially just a trip to Disneyland, and then it sort of become this greater, like, discovery of who I am, maybe an actualization of sorts.
Wow, and who are you?
I don't know yet.
What discoveries did you make?
I love a cell phone.
Okay.
My gloves are white now.
Right.
I can blow bubbles.
These are three
And I've
things.
learned about this thing called, I've forgotten the name quite again, but it's SNM, B something. I don't know. It's like you're having sex, but you're kind of hurting each other a little bit
Okay.
while you're doing it.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Hey guys,
Oh,
my
Aimee.
minutes are up. I just wanted to come check. Sorry, was I interrupting something?
No,
The
what's
top
up?
timer
Particularly,
just went off.
it is seeming like you are always entering just
Right
at an interesting time.
Interesting moment.
I can go if you guys
No,
wanna-
Aimee, of course, it is not a problem. Do not worry. I hope I am not pulling you away from your beautiful and tall and very strong and extremely rich boyfriend.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
nice.
well,
And
yeah.
Glenn, are you knowing that our friend Aimee here is
Has a very strong and
Yeah, no,
intelligent
he's
and rich
great. We're
boyfriend?
hanging out after work today. I'm not single. I've got a boyfriend, and he's strong.
Cool.
Wow.
Cool.
And yeah, he's the best. He's so cool. He lets me choose his name.
Wow, he sounds incredibly
Wow,
real.
that
He
is-
sounds
yeah.
so
What a
existing.
healthy relationship, and that you are able not only to be choosing a pet name, but a real name for them.
Hey,
Yeah.
Amy, can I ask you something? I'm trying new things,
Mhm.
right? I'm trying to have new stuff. I'm here at this restaurant with this what do I classify you as? Monster of sorts?
Yeah, you
And I
can
don't
say
mean
that
that in a
I am.
negative
No, of
way,
course, and
you
it
know
is
what I mean.
confusing because I am a half of a monster and a half of a human.
man. Okay.
But you can just be calling me Oleg, and that is fine.
So yeah, well, the point I'm saying is I'm trying new things. I'm at this restaurant with this half-human Oleg, and I was just wondering, like, what kind of sex stuff do you do? What's your sort of general place? And where maybe
What?
I could adopt a few aspects of your sort of sexual regimen, and then I
My
could try new
sexual
things.
regimen?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, what, I don't know what you mean.
I guess just when you're having sex, what are you doing?
Do you want to continue on with this?
Yeah, and I'm thinking that
person, or
maybe
do you
if
want-
you're wanting to carry on this conversation with Glenn,
I'd love to.
that would be some things that you could be choosing. But of course, we do have a limited amount of time, and so it is very important that I'm meeting my next date. But
How many abs does he have? I think they're asking about your incredibly real.
oh yes,
Oh.
Amy, and can you
How many
please
abs?
tell us the
Yeah.
number of abs
No,
that
no,
your
no,
very
yeah.
real boyfriend is having?
He's got the number that
Well,
that drives a girl just crazy.
well, what do we know? It's going to be an even number.
And a number that is
And it's gonna
causing
be,
a woman to go mad.
yes.
So
just-
perhaps an infinite amount of abs, something so incomprehensible that your
No,
brain
oh, I'm not going crazy.
simply cannot comprehend it.
That's
An
not what
infinite amount of abs.
An infinite.
Infinite
amount.
abs.
Wow.
Is what
No,
I'm hearing.
I mean
what
more-
a sexy boy this must
Okay,
be.
yeah, sure. And just so you know, like our sex is like we do this. We get up there.
Okay. And so now tell me the next step. Because you've said first we get up on the bed.
Yeah.
And now what would be step 2?
Well, that's when it gets hot.
Cool, right. So some stuff I was learning earlier is you could do stuff where you kind of tie one of the people down,
Oh.
and then maybe there's sort of a sub-dime
Wow,
dynamic playing out. Do you know any of this? Is that sort of stuff going on when you're
No,
having
yeah, totally. I mean, yeah. Me and my boyfriend, we're tying like lots of kind of like sailor's knots.
Okay, and now
Sticks
I'd
and
love to learn a
stones.
new sailor knot, so maybe you could tell me. Just
Well,
one.
I don't. He does it
Oh,
on
okay.
me. So and then
that would make
and then we
him
like
the-
yeah, it's like a sailor's. It's
Yep.
make sure that the cargo stays tied. So you're gonna keep talking?
I think we are ready to be moving on pretty soon here, but we do have a couple of questions here. Of course, Kinix
I think it's just
is saying, Oleg, this one is on you to pick, and thank you, Kinix.
So yeah, your call.
What a disaster is saying, is her boyfriend a human centipede?
Oh.
And is that that
No.
should be easy to answer with either
Is
yes
your
or
boyfriend
no.
3 boyfriends sewn by butt to mouth?
And no, obviously not. He's like a human man. But we watched Human Centipede together though. That was one of our Netflix. That was one of our Netflix and chill nights.
Wow.
And
really?
we were
Deeply
laughing
disturbing.
and laughing
Oh my
and
God.
we kissed a lot
Horrifying.
too.
Wow,
Horrifying.
It was
that is
like-
truly telling and eye-opening for me.
Well, we kissed during all kinds of movies because we just can't keep our mitts off.
Hey, what's his phone number? I'm gonna call him. I don't have any contacts.
I'm not just gonna give you his
I don't
phone
have any
number.
contacts in my cell phone. I'd like to know it works. Let me try calling your boyfriend.
That's-
you can have my number.
find that out any
And
kind
you
of.
can be trying to call me if you like.
I'll
then.
get a
I'd love
number.
to.
All right. Well.
Okay, fine. I'll call you. What's your number?
222
222
222
Really, we're still going.
With more
Okay,
twos.
That's a lot more.
222
All right.
222
Okay.
and a 345.
Okay.
And that is my phone number.
So now I'm gonna try calling this here. Just see if this goes
345.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello?
Did
Yeah.
you call me?
Hello?
I think you put
This
in
is
the wrong
Oleg's
number.
voicemail. What do you want?
Oh, this is Oleg's
Oh,
voicemail.
right, my voice.
Why didn't you just answer when I called you just now? Why would you let it go to
Hey,
voicemail?
buddy, I'm a sentient voicemail. What do you want? Tell me. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk to the man who you work for right now, if that's okay.
Oh, hey, Oleg.
Hey,
It's
Oleg,
your
your voicemail
voicemail.
saying what's
Someone's
up.
trying to call your ass.
Oh,
Your
hello?
voicemail wanted me to tell you what's up.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hey, you
that
still
was
here,
my,
voicemail?
That was my
Oh, let's get you some Cheetos. What's up?
What's up, man?
Oh, voicemail,
Hey, let
I
me
got
ask
it. You don't
something.
have to. Okay,
No,
well.
no, you can see it.
I'll get you later,
I'm
man.
new- Hey, wait, voicemail, come back.
Yeah?
Listen, I'm new to the city. I haven't been around much. I'm just trying to discover new things, learn new stuff, get to know myself a little better. Can I ask you something?
But man, I'm on a 96 modem. I can't go nowhere.
Okay.
But I mean, I heard that Bertoli's has good pizza.
Fascinating. Bertoli's has good pizza. I'm underground, right? Underwater would be more accurate at a cheesecake factory.
And does anybody, and
But
I
I'll check
don't mean
that
to
out.
be interjecting here, but did anybody see that commercial growing up where it was the Bertoli commercial?
With the woman cooking?
No, I think it was a man and he says, I make the lasagna, I work all day,
No, I don't-
my
I don't know this
my
one.
restaurant is empty anyway.
Am I getting overtime?
Bertoli! Do you know that one?
No.
He's alone in his Italian restaurant and he's being upset because there's nobody in the restaurant because they're at home eating Bertoli.
No, yeah, I don't know what you're
I
talking
make
about.
the
A little
lasagna,
I brought you
work
guys
all day.
some appetizers for the table.
Oh wow,
Lovely.
and there are some appetizers. Great.
Have we made our decision yet? I think we were gonna.
I'll take the most adventurous thing you can think of.
And we can be hanging up on the
I
phone
was
now,
talking
right?
about-
Because
We're talking to voicemail.
we can get rid of the voice. Hey, voicemail.
Yeah.
I think we're good here, man.
Okay.
Voicemail, it was a pleasure to
Hey.
meet you. I wish you the best of luck in your life going forward.
Thank you.
And
I
just real quick
I
before
appreciate
you
it,
go,
man.
the kind of sex stuff you do would be what?
Excuse me?
So you're trying new stuff. You're trying to be a little different here. What's that looking like?
Listen, man, I don't even want to get into it. I'm a fictitious construct of an outdated phone technology. I mean, it gets wild over here, bro. I mean, I don't even know if you could handle what I have to say.
We're all trying new things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, there's like a Chef Boyardee can, okay?
Okay, so a voicemail and a Chef Boyardee can are having sex.
No, I put the Chef Boyardee can in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
And then
what are you having sex with?
my vacuum.
Okay.
And then so the vacuum tube goes in the other sphincter, so as to say. So that Chef Boyardee is going all the way through me.
Okay, so wow, and I don't even want to repeat it back, because what a gruesome.
Wow, and that is truly eye-opening for me as well, voicemail. And if I had known that before I hired you to be my voicemail, perhaps I would have had a second guessing.
Nah, I'm weird, but like
some complaints about
whoa.
from customers in the rest of the building saying they've heard the word sphincter a few times.
Yeah, I mean, I just had
going to go.
Hey, man, you asked.
Disgusted.
You asked. I'm sorry. Honesty ain't the best policy,
Goodbye.
but you asked.
Yeah, I appreciate it. No judgment here, but whoa, my God.
And wow, and you really opened the door on that one.
I feel maybe I have stumbled too far out of the.
And it is getting hot here in the Underwater Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. So have we made our decision about the continuation or ending of this date?
I think that we've been spending a good amount of time together, Glenn, and it was a pleasure, of course, but...
And you do have his number, so...
I do.
Now we are having each other's numbers.
Because I also have a cell phone, so I'm going to go ahead and call you sometimes.
That is sounding perfect.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Of course, and likewise.
And if you ever figuring out new stuff, things people can do, I'd love to know it. I'm a global traveler now. I'm trying to see the world.
Absolutely.
Amy, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, nice to...
Good luck with your boyfriend. He sounds so existing and like he's there. And like when you go home tonight, you will not just see an empty, dim house. That you have to turn on the TV just to get some brightness in the room.
Yeah, and it's
just
like Brady Bunch, Nick at Night, all night.
And you don't even like these shows, but you just have to have some kind of noise.
And it's like,
or
what's
you'll
in
be
the
met
fridge?
with the
And
reality.
it's pudding?
Exactly.
Like, why would I even...
And now you're stuck eating something you don't want to eat, but it's like, if I don't do that, I go to sleep feeling worse.
Yeah,
and there's no
I can't
one
go
to
to
sort
bed
of
on
lean on for
nothing.
that support.
And then, like, it's this... On top of that, it's the episode I've already seen.
Yeah, exactly. But it sounds like you're going to go home tonight and a person will be there. So have a good one. Take care.
Amy.
Yeah?
Do you remember, maybe it was 15 or 13 years ago, there was a commercial for the Bertolli. And it's a guy in a restaurant.
Is he like...
He's Italian, he's sort of like maybe like a
like
Mario
singing
Batali
about-
kind of knockoff.
And he's like singing about...
I make the lasagna, I work all day, my restaurant is empty anyway.
Yes!
Bertolli! You know that one?
Yeah, I mean...
That was a good commercial. It is stuck in my head ever since.
You know, for me, it was the King 9 Advanix one.
Oh, how does that go?
It's like, hello, mother.
Hello, father.
Please take mosquitoes. Really bother. Thanks for the... We don't even have to do that.
Thanks for the package.
That's why I'm writing. K9 Advanix quickly stopped all the biting.
Ah, yes.
So, I'm going to send in your next date.
Oh, great, thank you.
And I'm actually going to go text. I'm going to go into the bathroom and text my boyfriend.
Oh, scandalous. Do not let me be stopping you from doing a
yeah, you don't want to... You don't want to...
Extremely
You want to interrupt when
and
that's going on.
boyfriend.
Bye.
Goodbye. Ah, what an evening, chat. What a beautiful romantic evening we have been having. So many beautiful suitors we've been meeting tonight. But of course, the night is not over, and we are having other suitors coming in shortly. So I'm very excited to see who is next.
Oh my God!
And
what
there
a
she is
pretty
now.
boy!
Oh
my! Look at that
please.
mane!
Wow, you're too kind.
You all seeing that out there? You all seeing that mane out there? Oh my god.
And who is this, and who am I having the pleasure to be sitting across from now?
Yes, I'm Kendra.
Kendra!
Pleased to meet you.
Wow, and the pleasure is all mine, Kendra, and welcome to the Underwater Cheesecake Factory.
Beautiful out here. I've always wanted to go underwater. I love submarines. I love the underwater aesthetic.
Wow, you love submarines, and tell me what it is about submarines that you are loving.
I just like that there's a window between me and danger.
Wow.
I get to see all the wonder and the danger of nature, but I'm not going to be, actually in any danger. I'm just kind of like getting to watch it.
Would you be describing yourself as perhaps a danger junkie? Perhaps like an adrenaline
Oh my
junkie?
god, I love roller coasters. I love an exciting kind of fella. Is that what you're interested in?
Well, I'm excited, and please do not be taking this the wrong way, because I'm not meaning it that way, but you're saying you are loving roller coasters, and to me it is seeming you are perhaps maybe 1 foot tall. And so maybe that is making it difficult for you to be doing a riding on a roller coaster.
He raises a good point. He raises a good point.
Because you are levitating,
yes,
but
I'm floating.
Your body is maybe just 1 foot tall, and so that is making it probably difficult to be riding these rides that are having a height requirement.
I enjoy being able to float around and do what I want to do. That's great. But the good thing about my body is I can be put on anybody's hand and be brought around and get to do whatever they're doing.
Wow, and so you're saying when you are going maybe to a Six Flags Great America, you are just being placed on the hand of somebody who is tall enough to do the ride, and the person who is running the ride is saying, oh, these two people are technically of equal height because one of them is on the hand of somebody who is...
Exactly. Honestly, I just go dead. I just go...
Oh, you're faking your death.
Yes.
And they are saying, this person is just dead. Let him on.
This person's just crazy.
This person is crazy.
They have a sock on their hand with the eyes on it.
Okay.
And then when they get on the ride, I'm like, oh, here we go!
And you are gasping back to, and so you are doing a holding of your breath?
Yes,
so
because otherwise
really
I'd be breathing through my nose. I'd be like...
Your nose. Right.
And that gives it away. You start seeing like one of your chest rise.
Right, and you don't want to be seeing that.
But do you like excitement?
Of course, I'm a lover of excitement.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Well, I think I don't want to. Come on out. I don't want to go out.
Who are you talking to?
Just 1 second. I don't want to. Well, hey, 1 second. I don't want to do this anymore. Hey, listen. I'm here to help you out.
What's happening?
I'm here to help you out, okay? We're here to do this for you. I want you to be happy. Okay. Now, Oleg.
Yes.
I want you to meet my husband, Kyle.
Wow! And this is quite a shock. And you are saying that this is your husband?
Yes, we're married. Yes, we've been married for about 19 years.
Wow, 19 years! And that is quite a relationship, quite a romantic saga to be imparting on.
Yes, and we've gone through a new chapter in our lives as Kyle recently discovered, and a breakthrough with his therapist, that he is, in fact, into men. And that's fine.
Oh!
And that's fine. That's why I'm here. I'm his wingman.
Wow!
Yes, she's helping me discover my new life.
And so and to be clear, you are married, but you are not. Are you separated?
Oh, he's freaking out. He thinks it's weird. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. Just eat my hair. It's fine. Okay.
And I am not wanting to be judgmental, and what is happening
This
now?
is what he does when he's nervous.
He's doing an eating of your hair when he's
He
feeling
just kind of
nervous.
gnaws on my hair.
Wow. And that is... And again, I'm not wanting to do a judgment on this, but
you know what? Listen.
The fuck is happening?
It's fine. It's fine. He's a tender man. He's so smart. Once you get to know him, Oleg, he's so smart.
Wow, he looks smart. He looks so smart.
He does. He does.
He has one of those faces where you're like, that guy probably knows his shit.
More so than being like a muscle man or anything. It's all in the brains.
Right, yeah. And so tell me, and what was the husband's name again? I'm so rude.
My name is Kyle.
Kyle, yes, and of course. And so Kyle, am I wrong in saying that you are the one who is looking for love this evening and not your wife?
I don't know if I'm looking for love right away. Like, Love is a weird concept. What we have together, yes, it's very complicated now because we do love each other, but we know that we're capable of so much more loving. Yes, indeed, sweetheart.
Scott, and I'm beginning to feel a bit like perhaps I'm a third wheel.
And hey guys, the 5 minutes are just, oh, hello.
Hi. I'm Kyle. I'm gay. Good job, sweetheart. Let's just. He's still getting used to it.
Well, yes, and there's an adjustment time that it takes some getting used to.
So this looks like it's going great, so maybe I should just...
It is going smoothly, yes, Amy, and I'm hesitant to be asking to move on because so much is yet to be discovered with these two characters.
And
but
what's happening now?
He's eating my hair.
And when Kyle is being stressed out, he's gnawing on his wife's hair.
Like a cat. Like a calico cat.
Like what a cat might do.
You have a cat? What's your name again, sweetheart?
Amy.
Amy, do you have a cat?
No. Me and my boyfriend have a bird.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's just a nervous habit, okay? Something he has to do to kind of get through the day. And he's not used to being, you know, the new Kyle yet. So just gotta give him a little moment to adjust.
Okay.
I feel better.
I'll just leave you to it. Do you guys want anything?
And I'm still taking very tiny sips of my OJ, and so I'm fine.
Can I get some OJ in this glass right here?
Yeah, let me bring that to you right away.
Got a bite to it, a nice bite. Tropicana. Can't beat it. And so, are you all right there?
Yeah, I'm just a little hungry and a little parched. Okay?
Of course, and please.
She's been hyping me up all night. I'm surprised she's not asleep. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. It's okay. Oh,
so please be telling me the secret to having a marriage that is lasting. What did you say? 27 years or something?
Oh,
like
19.
19 years, and wow,
yes.
What an overestimate by mine.
Yeah,
but it's you have a passion that makes it seem that you have been together for 27 years, and so please, sharing with me, and perhaps the chat is curious, what is the secret to keeping the flame alive?
Honestly, it's a lot of kissing at night.
Kissing at
Just
night.
make sure that you get a good amount of kissing before you get to slumber. You know, and that means all over. You know.
Here we go. We talking kissing at night?
Oh, yes, indeed. You must know that with your big hubby and your bird.
I do. Lots of big ones and small ones.
Just big smooches, right?
Big smooches.
Yeah. Can you just go ahead and show us on your hand how you kiss your boyfriend? I mean,
if I don't, does that mean I don't?
And that's not a weird question to be asking, that you just do a small kiss
what
on
are
your
you
hand
doing?
to be
It's
showing
fine,
us
it's fine.
how you
I'm
do
just trying to
a kiss
relate.
to your boyfriend.
I'm just trying to relate. You're freaking her out, sweetheart.
I can just go if you don't.
You don't have to kiss your hand.
Maybe just
it's
one
fine.
quick kiss to show us how you do it, and that it is a normal thing
you
for
did. You affected the narrative of the show. Oh, so calm down. It's fine.
Okay. I guess usually it's like, honey, I'm home.
Pretty normal so far.
I'm doing laundry in the back.
Oh, sounds like us.
I just got 3 muscle shirts that I'm throwing in. So, and then I'll be done. We can watch Human Centipede. Okay. Do you want to kiss? Yes. Yes. Come to the laundry machine, and we'll kiss, and then.
And you summon him
so
to the
much
laundry
for
room.
prelude, and it's seeming like
foreplay.
And then
this is foreplay.
Yeah, and then I just walk over there, and I'm like, are you ready?
We are getting into.
And he's like, I've been waiting all day,
Wow.
all morning.
Now that's loyalty.
And then I just unbutton my. I unbutton a little bit, and then we and that's.
Wow!
Wow!
And it is steamy in here now, and hot, hot, hot.
So.
And thank you, Amy, for that glimpse into your romance.
Right. If you don't need anything else.
I think we're all good here.
Yeah, I think we're quite good, sweetheart. Thanks for humoring me.
Humoring? That was for real.
Oh, right, yes. You know how I get after a couple wines is all.
I don't know you.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you go on out of here then, Amy.
Okay. I hope you. I love. I'm happy.
Wow, and what a date it has been, and what a pleasure,
It's okay,
Kyle,
sweetheart.
and your beautiful wife. And I must confess, I'm not sure that there's anything that I could add to this beautiful relationship. It seems that you have found the yin to your yang and the yang to your yin, and for me to be in there would be like adding a yang or a young, which wouldn't make much sense.
You're not a fan of the sound of a yin, a yang, a yang?
I suppose it sounds kind of good. To me, it seems like I would be adding a sound like glug. Like it would be yin and yang and glug, which would be not a good fit.
Right. No, I think I'm with him, honey. Oh, sweetheart, you were telling me at the bar, like, oh, look at that cute, pretty horse. Shut up! I'm sorry. She's right. I thought you were very pretty from the bar, sir.
Oh, goodness.
And,
I don't know. That is so kind of you to say, Kyle. But
this right? You're doing just fine, sweetie. Just keep telling him how you feel. I wanted to eat your hair a little bit.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Okay, this is fine. Rejection's a good thing you have to deal with. Okay, great. I just told a man I wanted to eat his hair, and he said no. Great, are you happy? You happy you went to the Underwater Cheesecake Factory, sweetheart? It's gonna be fine. Okay, can you just... can you come here, sweetheart? Yes, I'll just... Can you just tell him that it's gonna be all right?
Of course, and will, and so that is not even a lie.
It's not even a challenge, right?
Of course, yeah, and so it's fine, and that would be easy for me.
So optimistic, Oleg. I'm so glad to have met you. You ought to have to come over for dinner.
Oh, yes, that sounds lovely.
Love to host you.
Oh my goodness, and that would not be awkward at all given the circumstances.
Absolutely. I think that we should have a yin and a yang and a gung, you know?
Sure. And
Now-
so, should I be telling that to your husband, Kyle, now?
Oh, yes. Before I bring him back up.
Right, yes.
Where do you do your hair?
Where do I do my hair?
How do you do your mane?
Well, to be totally honest, my hair is actually growing out of the infinite universe that is inside of my head, and so my hair is actually infinitely long, and I'm not actually sure where it is originating. It just sort of, this is the end, but the beginning, who's to say?
Wow. I wish we were all... Yes. So beautiful.
Thank you.
You're quite the lucky one.
Oh,
I
please,
have to
you're
come
too
on.
kind.
Oh, I fell asleep there. Were you gonna say something? What are we?
Yes, and Kyle, there's something I want to say to you completely unprompted and of my own volition.
It's
and
fine. I don't
that
have
is-
to eat your hair. It's okay.
Okay, but let me
I didn't
say
really want to
this.
do it anyway.
Everything is going to be fine.
Oh.
So don't even sweat it, bro. And I hope that is good enough for you, Kyle. Oh, please do not be doing that. Okay. And so we're having some messages now from the chat that I'm not wanting to ignore. Of course, Kinix is saying, Oleg, it is time to whip out your sock puppet. And I'm not sure if that is a euphemism for my Star Wars worm penis.
You got a rainbow down there?
Stedio, and that is a name that I'm not familiar with. Stedio, welcome to the show, and you are saying, I hope to be even half as romantic as Aimee someday. And if only Aimee were here to be hearing that, I'm sure her and her extremely real and corporeal boyfriend would be so honored
Hey
to
guys,
be hearing
so
that.
I think that's another 5 minutes. It is so unsettling to have all 4 of your eyes on me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's great. It's great.
And I think, Aimee, we are ready to be moving on to the next
Yeah.
suitor, and I hope that is not an offense to you, this lovely couple.
No,
It's
never.
been quite a pleasure.
Right, so let's just have
Please
you guys.
call us.
Absolutely, and I will be calling you, and you can have my phone number as well. It is 222-222-222-222-222-222-345.
Great, thank you.
Okay, so how are you doing, Oleg? I don't want to like be presumptuous, but your eyes look a little hopeless.
Well, to be honest with you, Aimee, it has been quite a long evening, and with each passing suitor, I'm starting to feel that perhaps love will never find me, because some of the suitors are coming and they are clearly not looking for love, but instead some sort of espionage agent, or they are already married and looking for some sort of cuckold situation, or there was that one guy who just discovered what a cell phone was, and that seemed like his whole kind of thing, and so
well, that and like BDSM.
And and the BDSM, and so
do you remember the Oscar Mayer Wiener commercial?
And do a singing of it, and perhaps it will be coming back into my infinite head.
My baloney
has a first name. It's
O-S-C. It's gonna be Oscar.
It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R.
Sorry, that just came into my head. You were saying you're feeling sad about never finding love. I'm so sorry.
Yes, and so it is not perhaps sadness, but maybe a coming to a terms and an appreciation for those who are able to put in the work to find the true love, because clearly it is a lot of work, and
yeah, I mean, I know.
A challenge that perhaps I had underestimated. But there's still time tonight. We must press on. There are a few more potential suitors who I'm hoping that maybe they will crack the code that is my heart.
Right, and Super Pizza, you're asking if the bird that me and my boyfriend own is a cassowary, and yes, it's a really big albino cassowary.
Wow, and that is sounding very rare and difficult to care for, and how is that for you?
I mean, it comes with the territory of loving my boyfriend.
And I'm not meaning to pry, Aimee, but is it perhaps not in your job description to be doing a sitting at the table that you are being a waitress at?
No, well, it's maybe not usual, but like, I just thought I'd check in with you.
Of course, and check in you have, and thank you for checking in, and I am feeling very well attended to.
Right, so let's send in the next lover.
Yes.
For you.
And good workout buddy is saying, Oleg, I am your true love, and I'm here waiting for you, and good workout buddy, I'm encouraging you to come here and visit me at the Underwater Cheesecake Factory, so that I may take a look at you and decide for myself. I'm enchanted by your words, but it is your face that I must see before I am able to make a decision.
Right, and we do have more people waiting, so I'm going to send in the next person for you.
Hello.
Oh, and hello, and welcome.
How are you?
I'm doing well, and how are you?
Doing quite well. Just landed a couple minutes ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
And where is it that you are coming from, that you are landing?
I flew out of Birmingham.
Oh, and you're from England then?
Yeah, London originally.
London?
Yeah. Are you going to eat those?
No, that is for you, and please be helping yourself, and I'm just going to be nursing. And you're hungry, and did they not feed you on the plane?
I took the jet, but they were fresh out with snacks. Hors d'oeuvres of every kind.
And when you say the jet, are you specifically referring to a particular jet?
Yeah. American Idol 69.
What?
That's the flight code.
Oh.
For the plane. American Idol 69.
American Idol 69.
AI 69.
And what is the significance of that name?
It's my dad's.
Wow, and your dad was the American Idol in 1969.
No, my father is Simon Cowell.
Oh, and you are the son of Simon Cowell, the judge.
Shit.
Oh, and I am sorry, and do not be worrying, because it does seem like it is a bit empty in here, and so we are able to speak candidly.
You never know who's listening.
Of course, and I was not aware that I was in the presence of a celebrity, the son.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Do stop.
Stop.
Don't stop.
Stop.
Do stop.
Halt where you are.
Right.
You understand. You're a famous person, right?
Well, that is kind of you to say, and perhaps to the chat and to those who are familiar with NAHAM, which is of course my organization that is bridging the gap between monsters and humans. I am a bit of a celebrity in that sense, but you, your father, Simon Cowell, famed grumpy judge.
He's so grumpy. Growing up, it was hard. It was just tough.
Yes, and what was that like to be a son of such a grumpy judge?
Well, like, even if the sun was out, a cloud would manage to find its way over you.
And are you saying that in a metaphorical sense? Are you saying that a literal cloud would be following your father around?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I saw it a few times growing up, and I was like, this is like a fucking picture book. A little cloud pissing on a man. Yeah?
Wow.
It was odd. And as soon as I got older and that innocence was lost, I stopped seeing the cloud.
Wow, and so you're thinking maybe perhaps it was actually a figment of your childhood imagination?
I
or?
don't know.
Wow.
I still don't know. Alright?
And that sounds very difficult and hard for you.
I can't even talk to him about it.
And when was the last time you were doing a speaking with your father?
Last season of American Idol, I tried out.
You were a contestant on the American Idol.
The only way we can
forgive me, and is Simon Cowell still doing a judging of that show? Because it's in like its 20th season or something, and
honest to God,
I thought it was like Howie Mandel or something.
I honestly don't know. For all
You
I
don't know.
For all I know, the new judge could be like Justin Bieber. I don't know where he's at in his career. I don't watch television. My father and I are estranged.
I see.
Right?
And so you went on the program. American Idol.
To chat with him.
Just to do a chat.
I made it through security. I made it for the background check. I made it to the round where I talked to Pitbull and he gives me advice. And I was like, cool, Pitbull. Lead me to the round where I got to chat with Simon Cowell, my boss. And they were like, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to go in there. You're not allowed to approach him. You're not allowed to even breathe in this air anymore.
Wow, and they told you you were not allowed to do a breath of air inside the studio.
They said I was a waste of time.
Wow.
And it didn't
And
make
this
it
is
to air.
after you'd already made it to the round where you meet with Pitbull. And please do not be offended when I'm asking, could you maybe do an example of a singing of a song that you did to get that far in the competition?
Yeah, one song I did, first round, was Should I Stay or Should I Go?
And that is a classic.
Sing it with me, you know it.
Oh, and of course I'm
You
knowing
know
it.
it.
And let's do the song together.
Perfect. Alright. Should I stay or should I go? That's the whole
And
song.
that is a great song.
You got to sit up.
Oh, and you are being very kind, and I cannot accept.
Cheers. Hey, to you.
And to you as well.
To us.
And to us as well.
You've got a big heart, don't you?
And my heart is actually enlarged.
And hey guys, that's 5 minutes on the clock for
shoot.
this date.
Gosh.
So I just wanted to come in and see how everything's going.
It's good.
Maybe if the chat has any questions for this.
Yes, and that is a good point. We should be doing a check-in with the chat. And how rude of me! I was forgetting even to be asking your name because you are Simon Cowell's son, but of course you do have an identity.
He made it easy. He called me Simon Cowell Jr.
And that is making it very easy.
Wow.
I'm a junior.
It is Simon Cowell Jr. And so Simon Cowell Jr.
What we got?
Let's see. We are having a question
What
here
is it?
who is saying, is Simon Cowell even still alive? The show has been on for like 50 years at this point, right? And a follow-up from Stedio who is saying, I thought Simon Cowell was a hologram.
That's a goddamn conspiracy theory.
Oh, so you've gotten that a lot.
Oh, Twitter loves it. They go ape shit over that. There's memes of him going in and out of frame. They think that there's proof of him and the Fox network. I don't even want to get into
What do
it.
you mean going in and out of frame?
They say that he died many years ago. And a la Tupac, they used the same technology to bring him back to life.
Okay.
And you are saying that that is not true.
That is not true.
And so he is still alive.
My bank account gets refilled every month.
And are you sure that the bank account is not being refilled by a hologram?
See, it's people like you who use your influence, right, to confuse people into thinking these things are true. Yeah? I like a challenge.
Oh, and wow, and it is seeming like perhaps we are starting to get a bit testy here.
Well, hey,
No, I'm looking.
maybe if we want to break up the tension, Good Workout Buddy says Pitbull's my favorite artist, and no one has come close to matching his talent or excellent politics.
He was great.
Yes, and how was it to do a meet of Pitbull in the real life? And is he as magnanimous as he is on the television and inside of my computer?
They don't tell you this, but he actually isn't bald.
Wow, and how would you do a description of his head then?
Well, it's a bald cap.
He's doing
Oh,
a wearing
it's a bald
of a
cap.
bald cap, and you are
All the
hearing it
time.
first, chat, is that Pitbull
This is a theory
is
that
doing a
ought
wearing of
to
a
get
bald
more
cap.
popularity. Thank you. Yes, Pitbull actually has a full head of hair, all right, and he just puts on that bald cap every night, performs for hundreds of thousands of people, sings his heart out, and little did they know, he's got a mop top up there.
And a mop top, and that is, wow, that is...
Why do you think he's always sweating?
Mm.
He's in a suit. It's a wicking suit. Because all the sweat comes down his back.
Yeah, and so he's needing to have a wicking suit.
He uses a shark skin suit made of real shark skin. It's ultra absorbent.
Okay, so,
that is extremely professional of him to be doing that. He
how
looks
are you
keep the illusion alive.
feeling about this date, Oleg?
Well, to be honest, I am feeling perhaps that there's some tension in the air remaining from the accusations of Mr. Cowell's hologram existence, and of course there is another point being brought up by the chat by Studio, who are, I'm not sure if I'm even wanting to read it for fear of some anger from Mr. Cowell Jr., but they are saying, have you ever seen Simon Cowell and a hologram in the same room at the same time?
I have, and good one. Katy Perry is a hologram. Let's not beat around the bush, all right? There's like, yes, she earned it. She earned it.
She earned it?
Yeah, all right? She developed the technology. Her team developed the technology.
Wow.
She's a genius.
Wow.
Who knew? Okay, so
Well,
I
Mr.
can just
Cowell
let
Jr.
you,
No, I think, Amy, I don't mean to be doing a cutting off of you, but I think perhaps we are on the same wavelength in thinking that it is perhaps time to do a moving on.
yeah, perhaps.
It is
There is
hard.
another suitor out there waiting for you, so
All right.
gotta make use of this last night of the summer of love.
Look, no one can replace my father, even you.
Wow, and
Oh,
that
that's-
is no skin off my back because I'm having a big respect for your father, Simon Cowell, and so, of course, it is obvious that I will never be doing a replacement of him.
Well, I bid you adieu. I've got a jet to catch.
Yes, please do.
All right,
right back
yeah,
on
there's a jet
American
in the parking.
Idol 69 then.
Look,
Yeah. All right, so I'll send in the next.
All right.
Good luck, Oleg.
Goodbye, Simon Cowell Jr.
I should stay and I should go.
Okay. And so, wow, we have met quite a cast of characters, and oh, here comes another one.
Good evening.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing well, and you are?
Hello, I'm the Count.
Oh, the Count.
I'm a sexy young vampire.
Wow, and you are very young and sexy to
Yes.
being a vampire.
Yes, I'm sexy and young.
Right, and I'm not meaning to pry. And your name, you're saying you are the Count, and is that your name, or are you having
Yes.
a name in addition to the title of the Count?
I am the Count.
First name the, last name Count?
No, no name.
No
I am
name.
the Count.
No name. You can see how that is confusing to me. Like, do you have a driver's license and it just says the Count, or
I
what?
don't drive.
Okay, well,
I
you know what I
turn
mean.
into a
An
bat
ID.
and I fly away.
Do you have? So, when your mom is calling you, she is saying the Count. So that is your name.
Yes.
Yes. So you
Yes.
do have a name, and right. And so
How are you?
I'm.
It is a pleasure.
It is, and yes, it is. It is a pleasure to be meeting a real live Count because I'm not having met very many of the Counts.
Yes,
before.
yes. I go to the local school.
You're gonna- It seemed like you were maybe starting an anecdote, like You go to the local school and then you maybe you volunteer with students or
Yes.
do like a blood drive or
Yes.
something. Yes to both of those.
I fight. What do? I fight werewolves?
Are you asking me what are you doing?
I fight werewolves and
At the
stuff.
school?
You know, yes, I'm a young, sexy vampire.
Okay.
How old are you?
Several years old.
Ah, me as well.
And finally, is there somebody who I'm able to relate
Yes,
to?
exactly.
in
Do
that
you
way?
remember the 1830s?
Of course, and it is like it was yesterday.
Just
that I
like it was yesterday. It was
in the
1830s.
1830s, yes, and what a time to be alive, and the fashion, and the food, and the drugs.
Yes, the drugs of the 1830s. Oh my God.
And telling me, the Count,
The
when
drugs today in high school, they're so different.
in high school.
Oh my God.
And you are doing drugs in high school.
Do you know what poppers are?
What are?
Poppers.
One more time?
Poppers.
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 Please do a reminding me of
What?
what poppers
Have
are.
you ever heard the term whippets?
A whippet.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I am. Is that like when you are doing like a keyboard cleaner and you do like a shot to the dome?
Sure, yeah, there's one way to do it. Apparently, yes.
Okay.
It's so fascinating.
And so a popper is sort of like that?
Yes, and me and the kids, and we all are having fun. But also, I'm a vampire. Do you understand?
So barely. It's truly difficult to understand what you're saying. But I'm doing my best. And so, the Count I want
Is
to...
the Count Team Jacob for Team Edward?
Wow,
Well, of course.
and that is something that we really do need to be covering. And are you a Team Jacob or a Team
What
Edward?
kind of question is this? I'm the one that's the vampire, obviously. And that's
is
Edward. Edward.
And we
obviously.
knowing that.
What?
Yes, and so it is seeming obvious, Team Edward.
Well,
for
yes,
the
there's
Count.
challenges of being a young, sexy vampire. It's very difficult.
And could you please expand on that and speak on it if you would? What is the challenge of to be a young,
Well,
sexy
fitting
vampire?
in with my peers.
And who are your peers?
They're all 17-year-olds.
And when you are saying your peers, are you saying that other 17-year-old humans are your
Yes,
peers?
yes.
So not
I
other
know.
sexy vampires.
I'm just in a regular high school. There are some other sexy vampires and some werewolves. But I just have to blend in.
And so, let me be trying to understand this completely. Because
Okay.
we've covered so much ground very quickly,
Sure, yeah.
Mr. Accountant. So what you are doing, what you are saying to me now is that you are, although you are many hundreds of years old, you are perpetually being young at the same time
Yes.
in a way that you are always going to the high school as a student. And so one might say, you keep getting older, but they stay the
They
same
stay
age.
the same age, yes. Do you remember when that film first premiered?
What film?
Oh, the film that's from.
What?
With Matthew McConaughey.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it is so enchanting.
What is this? Who?
It is a lovely picture called Dazed and Confused.
Wow, that is not ringing any bells.
Oh, you should definitely watch it. You love it.
And so you are
a young, sexy vampire.
A young, sexy vampire who
Yes.
is in a high school.
Yes.
Many hundreds of years old.
Yes.
And who is this?
Hey.
What's up?
I'm Amy's boyfriend.
Wow!
Oh,
Amy's
that's so
boyfriend.
real.
We have heard
Oh,
a lot about
I'm
you.
just looking for Amy. Felt like there was some. She said there was some confusion about whether or not I was real or not. And I'm just looking.
I don't think so. I feel like we all
you could,
totally believed
I
her.
could see you. I have keys.
To be honest,
because the car's outside.
It
So
seemed
I'm
like she
so I'm
was
real.
self-conscious of it.
It did seem that way. Although, to be fair, I am feeling like you do, and I'm hoping you aren't taking this the wrong way. You are having a few less abs than I was expecting because we were thinking you would have an infinite amount of abs.
It goes all the way down my legs.
I've also heard you're more beautiful than Brad Pitt.
And
yes.
And you're seeing that.
And that
now,
is
and I'm
checking
just
out.
honestly, I'm just walking through looking for Amy because I got the car ready out back. So
Out in the ocean? You've got the car ready out back in the ocean?
It's in a boat.
Oh, the car's in a boat. Great.
And do you have a name, sir? Do you have a name?
I'm Amy's boyfriend.
Ah! Wow.
Is that what they're asking? I'm Amy's.
So he can be Amy's boyfriend?
So I'm just gonna go.
But I can't be the count?
Let's see if she's in the.
That's
in
so
the
goddamn
back.
weird.
Well, I'm not fully sold on that being that person's name either, but I suppose
Listen,
anything can
what
be a name.
are your thoughts on monogamy?
Hey
Well-
guys, your time's up.
Amy,
on
Why are you
the-
wearing those
Amy,
glasses?
yeah, did you run into your boyfriend? He was just
Oh.
here wearing those exact same
Oh
sunglasses.
yeah, we met in the hallway and kissed until our clothes switched.
And then they switched back except
Back.
for the sunglasses?
Yeah, no, it was like one of those hot, steamy makeouts
when your clothes
when you're like
switch bodies?
it's just like everything's moving
Mhm.
and like when it's like the lines are blurred between who's the Amy and where's her boyfriend.
It just sort of feels like a stencil piece, and then there's two sort of like from the mouth, two things split off of it.
Yeah, I better give these back to my boyfriend.
Right, I think he went that way.
Oh, this way or maybe he went. I didn't.
He was looking for
I
you. He
was-
said that
wait,
your
I was
car
with
was
him,
in a
so
boat out back.
Oh yeah, it's his car. It's his car. But you saw him, so.
We did, yeah.
So it's over.
Ah, the drama. The
Wow,
drama.
yes, and it is never ending here. It seems that the drama is always continuing.
Ah, quite right, quite
And
right.
that is a part of dating me, and I must confess that to you, the Count.
Well, there's plenty of drama in my life as well, you know.
And please do continue and be telling me what it is that you are saying.
Well, as I said, I'm a young, sexy vampire in high school.
Right, and
I
we
have
did establish
many
that.
of the dramas are a high schooler.
Ah, and there are dramas that are being having in the high school.
Yes.
And what is an example of a drama that you are having in the high school?
Well, just last week there was this one girl, and there was a rumor that she was pregnant.
Wow.
Well, who's to say that information? Where does that source come from? Everyone's all angry at each other.
And why are they angry?
Because they're like, is this all about?
And is your eye alright? It seems
Oh,
that
you
there's
missed.
something go- Oh!
Yes. This is simply an aesthetic choice.
Ah, and that is
I'm a
it.
young, sexy
You are young
vampire.
and sexy, and so that is why you are wearing a fake eye, because perhaps you don't want to appear to be too sexy.
Yes, quite right. It would be suspicious.
It would be suspicious.
People might start to suspect that I'm a vampire.
Right, and so that's why you wear an eye patch.
Yes.
So that people don't think that you're a vampire. They're just like, oh, that's just a guy with an
Yes.
eye patch. He's probably normal.
Exactly.
Probably not a vampire.
Bingo.
Just a normal guy who
Right
happens to
again.
have two gigantic sharp teeth,
Just
wearing
nailing it.
mostly black,
Perfectly summed
has
up.
been in this high school for as long as any of us can remember.
Longer.
Yeah, that all seems to check out.
Hey guys, so how's the date going? It's been like.
You know what, Amy? This one is starting to feel like maybe there might be something there.
Really?
Extremely old.
We are very old, and
But
so that
I'm
is something
also
we can
in
buy.
high school.
Yes, and so that is a bit of an enigma, is
okay.
that he is extremely
How are
old
you?
but also young.
You are
I
just
am the Count.
okay.
I am a young, sexy vampire.
You are excited, sir. Okay, well I guess I'll leave you to it if you want to keep talking.
Yes, I think that maybe we just need a bit more time, and I know we are running out of
And
time.
you guys look just like how me and my boyfriend started out.
Wow,
Wow,
and how is that?
exciting.
How did you meet?
Just like talking.
Oh.
Wow,
And so I
what
thought there would be
specifically,
more of
maybe?
the story there, but I
Any
guess...
more about how?
Well, talking about
I'm just like, where were you when you were talking?
And when?
it
What
was
room?
what room?
Like, what room were you in?
Well, we were like more more west of here.
Okay.
Okay, and
Narrows
so...
it down.
In the room, it was so romantic.
Mm.
It was
And
candles.
now the
There was just
details
like a
are
lot of
flooding in.
it's
The candle.
Candle.
So maybe a restaurant?
Could be, or
Maybe-
a candle
and-
factory?
it
Or a
was
candle
a candle.
factory?
It was a candle
And
factory.
Ah.
so you chose Candle Factory. Okay.
I didn't. Yeah, we chose to go to a candle factory, and we just sniffed and sniffed the night away.
Wow. Fantastic.
It was a
That
ca-
is
so
sounding like a
candle-
romantic
It's a
evening.
candle factory west of here.
A Western candle
Perfect.
factory. Great, and
Amy, if you
thank
would
you
do
for
me a
that.
courtesy, Amy, and just do not tell anyone you saw me without the patch.
Yes, and
Oh,
please keep
oh,
keeping
oh,
that
stop
on
taking
the
it.
down low.
I would hate for them to think that I'm perhaps a vampire.
That you're what?
That I'm perhaps a vampire.
Why would they think that just because you don't have an eye patch?
Oh, I don't want to.
I would think if you're trying to hide the fact that you're a vampire, you'd do something about the teeth.
What?
I don't
are
think
you
it-
referring to?
I'm just gonna. You guys were hitting it off. I'm just gonna. Let me know if you need any more pretzel sticks.
Is this a giveaway?
Well, Count, if I'm being completely honest with you, and I hope that you don't mind my candor here, but the teeth, they do sort of evoke maybe not necessarily a vampire, but some sort of carnivorous, blood-sucking creature.
Okay.
And
That's
so,
not a vampire.
I suppose not, but it is, in the right light, I could see perhaps someone mistaking you for a vampire for that reason, because you are having very accentuated canine teeth.
Yes, I've thought of that, but that's why I got this cane.
And the cane, and that is an
And I
expert
figure
stroke.
With the cane, that would quell any worry that I'm not a young, sexy man in high school.
A young, sexy man in high school who is not a vampire.
Not a vampire.
Just one young, sexy,
high school man.
One-eyed, cane-toting,
high school man.
High school man. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Great.
And
Anyway, we were talking about your view of monogamous relationships.
yes, and so that is a complicated question because I was thinking that I was monogamous up until this evening, and then I met two very nice sock puppets who invited me to join some sort of a yin and yang kind of sexual throuple. And that really opened my mind to perhaps being in some sort of 3 or even maybe 4-way relationship. And so I would say that I am still perhaps more comfortable with a traditional monogamous relationship, but not entirely rejecting the idea of a multiple polyamorous relationship, if you will.
Certainly something to consider.
Something to consider as well. And
I myself have a female friend I'm quite fond of.
Oh yeah.
But there's this other guy. And I'm like, no! I want to be with her.
And tell me, and what is the other guy like?
She's a man, but then you don't tell too many viewers about this. He's become a werewolf.
And this is a shock to me.
It's a shock to everyone.
And is this man having a big, strong muscles?
Yes, very much.
And what a tragedy that is for you
And
to
I
be
don't have
competing.
big, strong muscles. I'm more of a brooding type.
Yes,
I'm more of a pouter.
right.
It's not about my brawn. It's about what's behind the eyes.
The mystique, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm getting that sense from you right now.
Yeah.
Like this guy has probably 0 muscle mass, but
None.
what he lacks in even a shredded physique, he more than makes up for in
The
his
mystery.
mystery and mystique and
Yes.
a sort of general ambiance about him that exudes from his form. Yeah, that is coming in loud and clear to me, and so I'm feeling sorry for you, my friend's account, because unrequited love is truly the worst type, and we've all been there.
Quite
so
right.
I'm not meaning to be forward, but I'm feeling like this is working out very well so far, and I'm perhaps maybe wanting to give you a phone number of mine so that, you know, there's not much time left in this evening perhaps, but there's always more time, as you know well, being someone who's also
Unable to
timeless and unable to die, yes.
Mhm.
So, are you wanting my phone number?
Yes, I love it.
All right, and are you wanting to write it down, or are you the kind of person who's doing a remembering of a phone number easily, or?
I don't. Why don't I write it?
That's a good idea, and I'm not sure if we are having anything to write it down.
Just go right.
Just scribble it into the flesh of your palm, and so the number is 222 222 222 222 222 345, and so that is the cell phone number.
Hang on.
Oh, do you need it again?
Just the end?
Just the end? Yes, that's 222 222 345.
Great. Great.
Wonderful. And so, Count, I'm hoping that I'm not calling it early, but I am afraid that we're running out of time, and I do want to making sure that we're not
Guys,
overstaying
we're
our
kind of
welcome.
closing up shop here, and I just heard the timer again, so that's another 5 minutes. How are we doing over here?
Oh,
If you
Aimee,
like,
splendid.
I know of a fantastic warehouse party.
A warehouse party?
Yes.
Wow, and that sounds great.
You'll be rolling. Well, some might be tweaking if we're not careful.
What?
But for the most part, you'll be rolling. It'll be a great time. My friend Marissa, after, usually go to her house. Her parents are like pretty cool.
Can we talk about this outside of the Underwater Cheesecake Factory, please? But it sounds like you hit it off.
Yes, and I think this one was maybe perhaps a success on the night.
Congratulations, Oleg.
Thank you, Aimee. Thank you, Aimee. And Aimee, congratulations to you as well.
Oh my God,
I do not know if you mentioned
real
it.
couple.
But yes, we did do a meeting of your boyfriend. And
Oh, yeah.
what a looker is that person.
Yeah,
He's very real.
He said he saw 2 people.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know why you put it that way.
That's not necessary to say, but if you felt that it needed to be said, then say it.
Okay, well, great. I'm gonna just start cleaning up.
Yes, and please, and thank you again to the chat for joining us this evening. Your guiding force is always beautiful to have, and Kidnieks, and also Stedio, and of course our good friend Super Pizza, and What a Disaster, and Maniac Marissa, and thank you all for joining us tonight. I think perhaps I did not find love, but I found something. I found perhaps a clue, a thread that I will begin to pull and find my way into a romantic life.
And my life has remained unchanged for the most part.
And same for me with my boyfriend.
Dr. Teacher!
And my life is great.
Hello, I'm a young and sexy vampire.
And I have a boy. My name's Aimee, and I'm dating a man.
I believe both of you.
Perfect.
Why wouldn't you?
Mine's
Yeah, just wanted to state that out loud that I believe both of you. Well, yeah, that concludes our stream. Thank you guys for bearing with our technical difficulties and sticking around. It's been a good time, even though I have not been here to see any of it. But that cream of broccoli. Mmm. 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 That's good. Anyway, let's see who we can raid. Boop, 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 boop.
Thank you.
Ooh, and it looks like...
Wow, look at that.
It went.
Yes, that was really crazy. Really amazing physics.
Oh, let's raid our friend Mud Wallhauler. So we're say hi to Mud for us. He's a friend of the show.